Katie, I'm ready to vlog. Where are you?
In my room.
Come here. Take forever. Guess who's back? Back again. Don't. Katie's back. Tell your friend. Guess who's back? Do you know what today is?
Friday.
Yes. Today is April the 6th. Do you know what today is? What? Yeah, it is! 21 years ago today is when I got saved. I was 16 years old. And my mama told me, go make yourself known to God so you won't be lonely. Sorry, Katie's been singing that all day. I had to incorporate it.
It was a big, big world.
And then she goes on to say, when she was 11 years old, when he was 11 years old, his dad told him to go.
Smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never been so
Anyway, I don't know if that's actually the words or we just embellished them. We're gonna have to come up with here. Okay, so 21 years ago today, I was in church. I gotta tell you the story. It's not very long. I'm going to tell it to you because you're my daughter for the 100th time. Pay attention, girl. This is about my salvation. Anyway, I was in church with my mom and my two little sisters because every so often my mom would take us to church because we were acting bad. We weren't bad kids. I mean, we didn't do anything bad, but maybe we were just fighting too much or being rebellious or whatever. And she'd be like, we're going to get some God in you to make you feel better. Back better. So, of course, we went to church already cold-hearted, angry, frustrated, and not really wanting to be there, which happens when you're forced to do something you don't really want to do.
Okay.
We went to church, and actually, we thought it was really funny. It's a charismatic church, so the people were dancing and jumping around, and we were like, yeah, we were making fun of them. And so Tammy, my sister and I were making fun of them. She was 14, I was 16. The guy comes off the stage and tells us to stop. And we're like, you came down in the middle of church to tell us to quit making fun of people? Really? We didn't realize we were being that annoying. So anyway, it didn't help. And then we got involved with the... Tammy got involved with more of the youth people. So we came back Sunday night. So not only did we go Sunday morning, my mom made us come back Sunday night. We're like, oh, why? Why are you doing this to me?
I love church.
Yeah, well, I was a kid. I didn't at that point. I do now. Okay, so then my mom made us come back Sunday night, and already I had an attitude. I was pouting. I have a really good pout. I just get like this. And I don't say anything, and I don't let anything affect me, and the people are so very nice to me. And so we're there. Okay, so we're there forever, and then, I mean, literally, like, the church started, I'll say 6, and we was probably getting on to about 10 o'clock at night, and I am a timed person. I am, like, I don't sleep real well. I didn't sleep well then.
Why?
I don't know. Drama in our household made it hard to sleep. Stuff weighs on me at night. So, I know, she's a photobombing cat. So, anyway, we go, squishy photo mom. We go back to church, and it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, all right, Tammy, we got... Let me back my hair.
Yeah. Hi, kid.
What's up with that? Be careful. Just let her go. Let her go. Let her go, KK, honey. All right. We had to deal with the cat malfunction. Okay, so anyway, we go to church, and it's nighttime, and Tammy's just getting ministered to. I mean, she is crying. She is giving her life to God. She's 14, and I am getting madder and madder by this point. Because now she wants to get baptized. And I'm like, we're never going to be home. I have school tomorrow. I mean, we lived an hour away, about 45 minutes or so from our church. Pay attention. This is my salvation story, girl. Now that we have her back. Anyway... So we're standing there, and I'm so angry, I'm so mad, I'm so frustrated. I mean, I was one of those kids that literally was just absolutely not going to get ministered to.
You were?
Oh, I was mad. I was mad that I even had to be there. And anyway, so we sat down, and they had praise and worship on, And the one woman, her name was Judy, who was really, really nice to both of us. I mean, literally, I'm looking down the line as they're doing praise and worship, and my mom is staring at us. She kept looking down at us like, wondering if we were getting ministered to yet, which of course makes you want to never get ministered to not. Well, Tammy's a big crybaby anyway. I mean, love you, Tammy, but you cry so much easier than I ever have.
Actually me.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say crybaby. Crybaby in a good way. Like, she's sensitive. Her kids are the same. And you are, yeah, absolutely. So anyway, I'm standing there, and I remember they were doing praise and worship, and I just started weeping. And I bent down, and I just asked God to come into my heart. And it's like I was so afraid. I remember very specifically having one fear, and that is that after that moment, after that time period, that I would go away from that, and that I would feel like...
Were you moving?
No. I mean, I would go back to my house, and I would feel like it didn't take, or that I failed, or that I couldn't keep up with it. I'm not going to be able to be a Christian because I had this high expectation what a Christian was supposed to be. As flawless and as someone who didn't do anything that was ever wrong. I didn't think that I would add up to it. I ended up getting baptized that night. And I will tell you what, that night, I ended up going to school the next day too after a few hours of sleep. But you know what? That night, I slept better than I'd ever slept in my entire life. And I mean, I'm telling you what, when I'm telling you I did not sleep, I'm telling you I got 1 hour of sleep. I bounced from bed to bed, couch to chair, to lay on the floor, just anything I could do to sleep. I was so tormented, and that peace and asking God into my heart and it ministered to my heart.
With my dad. Remember?
No, I met your dad at that church,
Okay.
which is with Mike,
My
her
daddy.
stepdad, Mike.
My real dad.
Anyway, the one that she wants to be her father. Period. So that's how that works out. So anyway, it's weird, but Tammy and I have always celebrated it together because same day we got saved. This is ironic because I was so mad that she was making me stay so long. God had another plan for our lives, and you know what? It wasn't that we couldn't do it after that, or that we wouldn't add up. It's that every time we did anything, God was with us. We never felt like we were doing it alone, and there was never a point where I did not feel like I could accomplish something because I knew that God was going to help me through it, and it wasn't me doing it, and that's something that I had to learn very early on. You know, God has had His hand on my life, which has also made God have His hand on her life. It has changed everything in both of our lives. That day changed the way I look at everything, the way that we deal with everything. It made her, tell me about your feelings toward God.
I love him.
Real talk.
I love him.
What does it mean to you to be a Christian?
It means I'm actually with him.
Do you talk to him a lot? And what's the first thing you do when something bad happens?
Praise.
Pray, because that's what we do. We pray and we give it to the Lord. So this was my salvation story. It's a little long-winded. 21 years ago today, me and Tammy both got saved at Redeemer's Church in Columbus. So it's been very important, very special. So shout out to Tammy. Love ya. And,
Shout out to you, to my daddy.
Yeah, shout out to Mike. Katie loves ya.
Remember this?
Oh, and we're going to show you her Squinky box at the end of the video. All right. So I gave her this little box. I found it when I was cleaning out some of my art stuff.
Bringing all of
No.
this to my grandma.
What? So yeah, Katie's going to grandma's for the weekend. I had surgery last weekend, so it was supposed to, so I had more time to recover, but I really don't need the time. I've done well.
But I'm also happy that you still get some rest.
Yeah. Well, it would be nice to just not have to be a mom for a couple of days. It's always nice to have a time out. So it's pretty cool.
I feel so bad.
So, alright, so shall we say thank you for watching?
Thank you for watching.
Katies
Wacky World!
Stay